The film opens with a parody of 2001: A Space Odyssey, where the narrator's voice claims that originally there were only puppets representing children. After the appearance of the Barbie doll, everything changed. Little girls smash their typical dolls in favor of Barbies. It is believed that Barbie turned the world upside down and made it better for girls. In the world of Barbieland, there are a lot of Barbies, and among them are fat Barbies, Barbies in a wheelchair, and even a pregnant Barbie. However, they really stand out from the model Barbies, and a lot of Kens, as well as Alan, in the singular. There is Barbie president, Barbie physicist, Barbie doctor, Barbie writer, Barbie diplomat, Barbie journalist, and suddenly Barbie mermaid. The whole world is imprisoned for Barbie, and the main classic Barbie spends her day enjoying life in Barbie country with other Barbies. However, the classic Ken is unhappy and forced to compete with other Kens for Barbie's attention. Barbie does not take Ken seriously, although he wants a more serious relationship, but is afraid to admit his feelings. But one day, Barbie starts noticing strange things going on in her life, including her heels now touching the ground and cellulite on her skin. The other Barbies recommend that she visit Weird Barbie, a toy that was bullied by her owner and now has an ugly haircut, a painted face, and constantly does the splits. She explains to Barbie that in the real world, something can happen to a girl who plays with her, and this reflects on Barbie as well. Barbie must find out what's going on with her owner. Barbie leaves Barbie country for the real world, and Ken, who has hidden in her back seat, goes with her. When Barbie and Ken get into the real world, they get in trouble after Barbie punches a guy who slaps her on the butt. After they leave the lot, Barbie goes in search of her owner. Barbie gets a vision of a girl happily playing with her, but then in the vision, the girl grows older, less joyful, and Barbie cries. Meanwhile, Ken explores the real world and finds out that the real world is ruled by men. He wants to take a good position, since the opportunity has fallen, but alas, his knowledge is not enough. Based on her vision, Barbie heads to a high school student named Sasha, who says she doesn't play with Barbie anymore because Barbies have unrealistic beauty standards. Barbie is picked up by employees of Mattel, the company that makes Barbie dolls. The CEO becomes aware of her presence in the real world and is overheard by an employee named Gloria, who is Sasha's mother. Barbie ends up in the staff meeting room and the CEO tries to convince her to return to the box to fix things. Barbie almost agrees before changing her mind and running away. In the process of escaping, she ends up in a room where Ruth Handler, the creator of Barbie, still lives. She points Barbie out. After Gloria picks up Sasha from school, she sees Barbie being chased by the CEO and his underlings. Barbie then learns that it is Gloria who is responsible for her current existential crisis. Sasha has become more capricious lately, and Gloria, on the spur of the moment, played with Barbie herself a little, giving her real human problems. Barbie takes Gloria and Sasha back to Barbie country, and the Mattel guys try to find a way to go after her. When the trio arrive in Barbie land, they discover that Ken, having found no use in the real world, brought patriarchy to Barbieland, renaming the place Kendom, and now it's a man's country, and the Barbie girls are on their errands. This extends to the real world, where suddenly Ken's accessories, such as Macho Dacha Hut House, are on sale. While Barbie tries to hang out with Ken and get him to change his mind, he refuses because he now feels more valuable than before he went with her to the real world. Barbie becomes depressed and feels that she is no longer perfect, but was meant to be. Gloria and Sasha take her car, leave Barbie depressed when she tells them to go home. A commercial for Depressed Barbie is shown. Weird Barbie comes for her friend. On their way out of Barbie country, Gloria and Sasha are surprised to find that Alan is riding with them, hiding in the back seat, as he doesn't like the Kens taking over. A group of Kens build a wall, too bad, to prevent anyone from getting in or out of the Kendom, and Alan starts fighting them all alone. Sasha then decides that they should go back to Barbie country and help Barbie because Gloria is worried about her, feeling guilty for changing everything, and Sasha supports her mother's ideas. Gloria and Sasha return and find Barbie in Weird Barbie's dream house along with several unpopular and discontinued Barbies and a couple of unpopular Kens. Gloria talks to Barbie, who is still depressed, and gives an impassioned speech about the standards women have to deal with in the real world. This helps bring Barbie out of her panic state. Then the Barbies are kidnapped from the Kens by the rest of the Barbies and Gloria brainwashes them, returning them to the path of feminism. Together they develop a plan to overthrow the power of the Kens. The Barbies ingratiate themselves with their Ken, and even the classic Barbie pretends to be interested in the classic Ken, who is finally happy, although he tries to hide it. However, at the campfire party, each Barbie, for a minute, goes to another Ken. With a mean trick, they make the Kens jealous and they fight each other. The confrontation culminates in a dance and Ken's heartbreaking song, "I'm Just Ken." In general, they danced, and forgot to change the constitution. Ken goes to Barbie and confesses how he feels about her, because there is always only Barbie and Ken, and just Ken by itself does not make any sense. Barbie apologizes for making him feel this way, but she also doesn't want to be called just his girlfriend in Barbie Land. The Kens resign themselves to their fate and are given some rights. The Mattel boys arrive in Barbie Land. The president of Mattel backs Gloria's idea of more realistic Barbies. The classic Barbie begins to worry about her life, but just at that moment, the spirit of Ruth Handler comes and talks to her. Ruth tells Barbie that while humans have an end, Barbie's story doesn't have to end. She encourages her to choose her own destiny. Barbie closes her eyes and imagines other women and mothers before making her choice. Barbie later travels with Gloria and Sasha to the real world, where she now goes by the name Barbara Handler. The two drop her off at a building where Barbie is trying to make an appointment with a gynecologist. This doll has always been revolutionary, since its appearance in 1959. It was the image of the first Barbie in a striped swimsuit that was played up in a teaser parody of Kubrick. Before Ruth Handler, the creator of Barbie, no one produced dolls in the form of adult female models. The first black Barbie appeared in 1963, and this is a year before the abolition of racial segregation in the United States. While most American women did housework and depended on their husbands, Barbie actively mastered a variety of professions. She was an astronaut, director, pilot, physicist, and even a presidential candidate. In the 21st century, Barbies of different faiths, Barbies in a wheelchair and Barbies plus size saw the light. The doll has long become a pop idol and the most famous toy in the world. No wonder the older girls want to see her story on the big screen. Today, the expectation rating of the film on Kinopisk is 98%, and the new trailer on YouTube, posted in early June, has already gained 38 million views at the time of the publication of the article. Like any big event, the Barbie movie was not without memes and scandals. So, the film was banned in Vietnam because of the map that flashed in the trailer. It depicts the South China Sea, because of the waters of which between Vietnam and China there are long-term territorial disputes. However, in the film, the map is made in a Chinese pattern and is offensive to the Vietnamese. Another scandal was provoked by Margot Robbie herself, who mentioned in an interview that as a child she could not stand Barbie. Doll fans were outraged and said that the actress was not worthy to play this role. And the film has a spectacular slogan. Since the trailer was released, the main Barbie meme has been Ryan Gosling, who has been nicknamed the Ancient Ken. The 42-year-old actor with bleached hair and pink clothes does look weird, but it makes the film even more tempting to watch. And the slogan "She is everything. He's just Ken" went viral on social media when photos of Princess Diana and Prince Charles, as well as other couples where the man was considered just Ken, began to be published under him. The boys and I are going to the Barbie with Gosling in the pictures with such a pink inscription. The most brutal and dangerous movie heroes of Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, Trainspotting, Breaking Bad and others rush to the premiere films. In April, official posters appeared on the web introducing viewers to other Barbies in the film. So, under Dua Lipa's poster was the inscription, "This Barbie is a mermaid, Issa Rae, this Barbie is the president." In response to them, free variations appeared, the most popular of which was "This Barbie is depressed" with the image of a sad Ben Affleck on a pink background. Memes are memes, but even before the premiere, the film brought back the fashion for glamour and zero style, even with a slight irony. In the networks, this direction was called Barbiecore,